It's your time again. Now you listen to Let's Tell the Truth, and you listen to episode 66 on Let's Tell the Truth. What if Trump take away government assistance? Hit the like button before I talk about this, and hit the notification button so I drop out a new one. Hit the thumbs up if you agree. Hit the thumbs down if you disagree. So we're going to talk about if it's true, if Trump is taking away government assistance. So let's get this started. Now, everybody knows the government assistance, which is food stamps, Section 8, general relief, and accounting, and WIC. Now, Trump, it was a rumor that Trump is going to take away government assistance benefits from low class citizens, because due to fact is he wanted illegals out. So he was saying, it was another rumor that he was paying every illegal $1,000 just to leave the country. Hit the like button. So I'm telling you this: if Trump takes away government assistance, now I'm gonna tell you, if Section 8 would have been taken away, then it would have been a lot of homeless. It will be like over 5 million homeless will be in the street. The tents gonna be sold up, and everything everywhere is gonna be a tent everywhere. So by him talking about he's going to end government assistance, he needs to think what he's doing before he do it. Then now only that, the crime rate would be higher as well, because it's gonna be one day you go in your yard. Say if you go in your yard and you see a homeless person in your yard trying to sleep there, or trying to get in your house just to sleep in your room or whatever, hit the like button. So that leaves to residents to go get protection, like guns, for your protection from these other people trying to go in your house just to sleep, eat, take a shower, whatever, without you not there. Now, then now that it leads to robberies. The robberies will be high, because when prisoners get out of prison that have children, they not go able to get a job. So now they got to go, they need general relief and food stamps in order for them to survive, because ain't no other job is not going to give a felon no work. I don't care if that's why they have the oil refinery for felons. They have jobs for felons, but you're going to be, you're going to be working construction. You might building trains, like building the railroad, which is the train line, which the green line, the blue line, and all that stuff come in at. And when you take away government assistance or whatever, stores, it's going to stop accepting EBT. Stores going to stop receiving EBT. So now you're going to have to come up with paper dollars. And not only that, he wanted a lot of more homeowners. So it'd be 5 million people, 5 to 6 or 7 million residents that's going to be out of Section 8. Because all these other countries, like Canada, Finland, Scotland, and all in China, all these Hong Kong, all these foreign countries, the Philippines, Brazil, all in South America, they don't have Section 8. And guess who has the Section 8? The only person who has the Section 8 is the United States. That's why everybody trying to come to the United States, because they have those benefits. here. They had those benefits here that the Philippines don't have. Nobody else don't have these benefits except the United States. Hit the like button. So if he's talking about eliminate, or if he's shutting down the government systems, then what they gonna eat? So now they really gonna have to get a job. They really gonna have to go out there and find work. Because he really want to go find work. Because they really want to get them people off the couch, laying up on your butt, and living off the welfare, living off Section 8. Like I said, you got so many people working at Section 8. I mean, getting Section 8 and getting these living homes, these living assisted housing and everything, and they takes advantage. Like if you go move somewhere, like in a neighborhood or a townhouse that accepts Section 8, then you can get into a run-in with a problem that you won't have to move again. It's so many people have to move from where they at because they constantly getting into it with the people in the neighborhood. It could be gangs. It could be a gang neighborhood you can live in, and you don't get along with them people. So now you're going to have somebody trying to get into it with, you're going to try to have somebody trying to start something and get into it with that person. So now you go to Section 8 and you telling Section 8 that, look, I don't want to live over here no more because I'm constantly being harassed over here. So now you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait until your voucher is up. And I don't know how long it takes to be up. Because if you move immediately to another location, not only you gotta pay rent for this place, you gotta pay rent for that place too. So it means you gotta pay rent for two different locations. Hit the like button. So you will have to wait. For example, my aunt, she was on Section 8. She was on Section 8. She had to wait for another year when her voucher was up because she was on a process of moving. So she had to wait for another year, another 2 years when her voucher is up so she can get her voucher back from Section 8 in order to move with. That's something like that, similar to that. And you tell them, but I don't want to live here no more. I don't want to stay here no more. I'm keep getting into it with the people over here, and they harassing me. They harassing my daughter. They want to fight her. They want to jump on her, and you call the police. So now in order to get it speed up quicker, you have to show them a police report. Hit the like button. You have to show them a police report that they've been getting into it over there, and you did this and you did that over there, some old other shit. So now Trump wants to take all that away from them. So now it's going to be trespassing, it's going to be robbery, it's going to be this and that and the third. Hit the like button. So Trump wants to steal, and he wants to get rid of the undocumented to send them out of the country. That's why all these things happen. That's why all these things wants to take place and wants to speed it up while he's still running off for 4 years. So if you out there, now it's gonna leave homeless people out there. It's gonna be hard for America. Because remember, all them other countries don't have the same thing. So now he wants to take this away from America. Since everybody else don't have it, America don't need to have it either. You see the difference? Because when you take away benefits, now you gonna be shit creep right proud because now your kids can't eat no more. Now your mama gotta get up and go out, and she gonna go out. It's gonna be a lot of prostitution, a whole lot of it. It's gonna be a whole lot of people selling dope. It's gonna be a whole lot of crime. It's going to be a whole lot of trespassing for homeless trying to get in your yard. It's trying to sleep in your yard. It's going to be a whole lot of that. It's going to be a lot of people trying to get a job. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to tell you else. I'm going to tell you what else that, I'm going to tell you what else that they did not recommend to do. If you have the proper right ID. He wants to change everything around. He even want to open up Alcatraz, even though Alcatraz has been closed for 60 years. Alcatraz been closed in 1963. Alcatraz been closed since 1963. 1963, Alcatraz been closed. So now he wants to open it back up. They was using Alcatraz as a museum, a prison museum, which is called the Rock, by sitting on the middle of the island. Because 1963, they closed it. Because Alcatraz got so old. See, Alcatraz is the most oldest prison in the United States. I believe Alcatraz was open around the 18th century. I think Alcatraz was open around 1827. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Correct me for that one. Alcatraz had opened around them years. And started closing in 1963. So I'm not sure how long Alcatraz has been closed. Hit the like button. And this is what he was doing 4 years. So if Trump stepped out of office and his vice president runs, he's going to follow Trump's lead. He's going to try to follow Trump's lead. Because he wants to change everything around from each person. Because all these people, all these low-income people taking advantage. All these low-income people trying to take advantage of the system. And laying up, not working, not doing it, but you laying up off of GR. You laying off the county. What, 4 or 5 children, and they don't realize the minimum you're going to get is 2 children. So now, ain't enough for the rest of them. So now, she going to have to get her daddy, her baby daddy. So we're going to have to go ahead and suck them niggas going to have to start paying for these kids. Because I don't have because I'm tell you something, child support, nobody used to trip off child support back then. Because you can get the county for 7 kids back in the early 80s. Early 70s, early 80s. You could, mid-80s, you could get 9, you could have 9 kids and be all of them on the county. Well, my mama, back then, mama had all 5 of us in the county. We was all in the county. We was getting the county. Mom was getting county for all 5 of us before. Around when we was younger. And now, when all those people start coming in the country, living there, trying to be citizens, the minimum is 2. Hit the like button. So Trump wants to stop that. It was rumored that Trump wants to stop the county. He wants to stop welfare. He wants to stop the Section 8. Because he wants homeowners. He wants people to own their own home now. They want people to own their own home so money can float around. So they can have extra taxes. You can get your taxes off your house. That's what he was looking for. He knew United States is about to be running out of money, so they need property tax. They need mortgage. That's what they looking for. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for property tax on all residents that's moving here in the United States. So if you're a working person, if mom and daddy working and making, for example, he making $20-something an hour, she making what? $20 an hour. Working 8 hours. And y'all both bringing home a check. Kids got to have stuff. Kids got to have school clothes. The bills got to be paid. The mortgage got to be paid. The gas bill got to be paid. The light bill got to be paid. The water bill got to be paid. Hit the like button. All these things got to be paid. From DWP to Edison, whatever city you live in, you be into another city, then Edison come in. Everybody, and then one city had their own power, had their own thing. So that's what he's looking for. He not looking for Section 8 housing assistance. You only gonna be paying for 1 2-bedroom. You only paying $200 for 2 bedroom. I mean $200 for 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom with Section 8, and Section 8 pay the rest. Like if you're looking for a place, and a place is $1,200, it's on a Section 8 list. If you're looking for a place for $1,200, you gotta pay the water bill. It's on how many. That's why they give you how much you make. They get you. It's a source of income on how much you make. There will be more roommates now. There will be more roommates because their credit is damaged. You can't even get a house. You can't get no house with a credit damaged. If you under 600 points, 700 points, if you under 650 points, they said you can wrap it up. No, we're not giving you this house. This is what they was saying. It was a rumor. This is what they talk about. You're not getting this house. You got to be 740 and above. Like if you get a house around here, if you get a house around a nice neighborhood, and you be paying $2,700 a month for 3 bedroom. If you under some type of rental, if you on some type of rental agent, like Century 21, Coldwell Banker. But everybody got their own real estate. If you under that real estate or whatever, like then they could talk to some kind of deal going. I say, okay, well, I'm making this and that and that and this and that. My wife making this, that, and that. So they both making money. The kids in school, they small children, under 10, they in school. Now you cannot put them on the county no more. You can't put them on the county no more. Because he took the county from them. So now they gotta invest. It's about investment. You got to invest your money. That way you can have your money for yourself. The kids got their money. She got her money, her portion. Or them two get put in for, if them two got it together, if they decide to get a divorce, whatever, y'all split it down 50-50. Hit the like button. But it was going to be a rumor that Trump is taking away government assistance. He's taking it away from you. He's taking it away. I don't know where I got this from. I don't know how I heard it. I don't know who said it. I don't know who. It was a rumor. It was a rumor that the government assistance is getting taken away. I don't know when. I don't know the news talking about it. I don't know how true this is. But just in case something like that ever happens. Because you don't know what you don't know what this president might get himself into. You don't know what he got under his sleeve he going to use on United States. Hit the like button. Because I know my heart that the government assistance, people need that. People have to be able to live off that. Because if you on Section, people be on Section 8, they still working. They still working. And that's what the county want to see you do. That's why now the new thing coming is you got to go to GROW. It's a thing called GROW, which just means when you on general relief, you only can be on there for 9 months. 9 months. Back then, you can get as long as you want and keep applying every year. But now you only got to be on there for 9 months till you reapply. Which just means they got it where if you miss a day, every little thing, they will cut you off. They can cut you off from, if you don't send them a star 7, they'll cut you off. If you don't come to GROW, they'll cut you off. If you don't give them the 20 job searches that you're looking for, if you don't return that in, they'll cut you off. They'll cut you off on every little thing. Hit the like button. They will cut you off on every little thing. That's why they call it GROW, because they want to help you find a job. They like, you're not finna live off this money and you're not getting no job. We're going to have to give you GROW. And they did the new thing. I believe, I don't know if that's true, but they started it like the beginning of 2000, I believe. They started that one. Because if you go, I've been to a couple of them GROWs. Because if you go apply, you gotta go to GROW. And GROW is for them to help you look for a job. So you get on a computer and you call these jobs and call them jobs and you write down the job searches. And all of them guys that want to do it, they'll just do it what I call them, right? They just write anything down. They'll write anything down and turn it so they can keep their benefits without looking. They'll just write down the job title, the address, the phone number, and the reason why you find, the reason why what they say. Put it that way. This is why they call it GROW. General relief opportunity to work. General relief opportunity to work. That's what GROW stands for. General relief opportunity to work. That's why they give you that. And you got to go to the classes. If you miss one class, they'll cut you off. You got to go to their classes. Yeah. It's just like school. You go to class, you pass, you get a certificate. That's what they does all day long. They help you look for jobs. They don't want, because you not finna live off their money. So now, if Trump ever cut that off and cut the benefits off the United States, then that's when the crimes come in. That's when you get your guns for protection, because it's gonna be a bunch of crimes. It's gonna be a bunch of robberies. People gonna they're gonna do anything they need to get money to survive on Earth. They're gonna rob, steal, and kill just to survive, just to feed their children, because they got children. Some of them gonna look for a job, but the thing is, they not gonna give no job to a felon. If a person going to jail for molestation, they not going to get no job to molestation because it's on the record. When you fill out that application, it's going to go to Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. going to look you up. And, this guy been there for... He been there for first-degree statutory rape. First-degree statutory rape of a child under the age of 16. We can't hire him. And they send you a letter and say, we cannot hire you. You got a rape charge. Oh, you got a robbery charge. Oh, you got fraud charges. You got bad charges. We can't hire you. Like, if you want to work at a school and you got those bad charges. Oh, we're not going to hire you. You got this A, B, C, and D on your record. So now what you going to do? What you going to do? Use a felon. Use a convict. You're going to have to go out there and get it how you live. Hit the like button. There's no GR. There's no Section 8. There's no county. There's no WIC. There's no food stamps. It's all gone. United States is going to be the next third world country. Because all those other countries don't have none of that. Even Canada don't have that. They don't have it. All those countries do not have general relief and food stamps. They don't have it. Canada don't have it. Mexico don't have it. South America don't have it. United Kingdom don't have it. Ireland don't have it. Australia don't have it. China don't have it. Malaysia don't have it. Samoa don't have it. Thailand don't have it. Africa don't have it. Bolivia don't have it. Finland don't have it. Sweden don't have it. Nigeria don't have it. Guyana don't have it. None of those countries don't have Section 8 food stamps or WIC or general relief. Now, United States is the only one. That's why they all come to United States. Because what United States have, they country don't have it. Hit the like button. Wherever this country have it, they don't have it. So now they trying to think, why you think the borders, why you think the federalities, why you think the borders is boarded up? Why you think they trying, they been deported back here, deported. When they deported people back to Mexico, back to El Salvador, back to Belize, Jamaica, or Haiti, or whatever country you came from, they trying to find a way to hop back over the gate. Because it's all opportunity in the United States. Now, if he take that off, then this is going to be a third world country again. Ain't no way what they going to do then? What they going to do then? It's going to leave them no choice is to go back to their country. So if he paying an illegal immigrant, a person don't have no paperwork, $1,000 to leave this country, and lowered up the plane prices, lowering up the trains and the plane prices, then there you go, you're gone. There you go, you're gone. But another reason why, and then some people decide they want to check themselves out of the country. Some people want to check themselves out. Just because they don't want to be in they don't want to be in ICE face. They don't want to be in immigration's face. The immigration department, ICE. They don't want to be in their face. That's another thing. That's another reason. Because when all this stuff take place, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be harder and harder and harder on a mother with 4 or 5 children. Guess what? She got to get up and find a job. and selling pussy, excuse me, you two, selling yourself is not an option. That's gonna be illegal again. Because all you doing is getting a damn disease. That's all you doing. You're making it worse. All you're gonna do is get a damn disease. So you better find a job. Take my advice. Go look for a job. J-O-B. There's jobs out here. Get them jobs. Find a job. If you want to pay your mortgage, you want to get a house, you want to be a homeowner, get a job. Because he's taking away Section 8. If he take away Section 8, what you gonna do then? If he take away WIC, how the baby's gonna eat? Formula is very expensive. Pampers are very expensive. Baby food, but baby milk, baby formula is very expensive. Back then, back in like 2000, 2001, 2002, one can of formula costed $5 for one can of formula. You go some stores, you gonna be paying $4.50, $4.99 for one can of baby formula. Now you know how. Now that shit probably costs about $7 to $8 now, $9 for one can of formula. You better get a job. Food go up high. Now you can get a whole basket of food for $30. Now if you buy one thing and two things, your whole $30 is gone. If you buy two things, hit the like button. If you buy two things, your $20 is gone. Gone bye-bye. So if you get a basket full of food back in 1975, if you get a big old bag of, because you get a big grocery bag of food for about, your $20 going to fill that whole basket up in 1975. Now 2025, you got a little bit of stuff in your basket for $20. $20, $30 for a little bit, for a little bit of food. And a little bit of food is only going to last you for a couple of days. Versus back then, when you have buy a bunch of food that lasts you for 1 month. Hit the like button. So step your game up and get prepared. Just in case if he ever decide he's going to mess with government assistance. So thank you for watching Let's Tell the Truth.